Hello all. Just checking to make sure we are live on all streams before we start friggin' watching Monday Night Raw, which is in the middle of the day if you're in America, because I believe Raw is in Ireland. So it's 2 p.m. here where I am in Texas. So let's see if we got very good. So yeah, I think we're situated. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, fantastic. Looks like we got a good show ahead of us for Monday Night Raw. So let's friggin' rock and roll. Let's rage. Belfast, Northern Ireland. Here we go. That's why we got a Finn Balor in a championship match tonight. CM Punk, not the best in the world, but I guess anyone can use the moniker. Finn Balor. Oh, Javon Evans. Let's go. Love to see Javon Evans against El Grande Americano. Ooh, cool 6-man tag match tonight. Theory, Logan Paul, Brunson Reed versus the Luchadors. Dragon Lee, Rey Mysterio, Penta. Let's go. All right, let's get the pyro going, baby. Rock and rolling. Ooh, Gunther. Gunther opening up the show, baby. Gunther. He just always, every time he walks down the ramp now, he's just grinning ear to ear. His feud with AJ Styles got to continue, right? There's a little confusion, let's say, about him and AJ Styles last week. So if you're on TikTok Live, we are obviously watching WWE Monday Night Raw. So certainly like the live, follow along. What a genius move by Gunther. And then a nice little penis punch, signature move of Richard Holiday. And then a power bomb. 1, 2, 3. I mean, that's just being ring savvy right there. Tapping out where the ref can't see it, knowing that AJ Styles is a good guy. He's going to let go because he sees the tap. He's a professional, or feels the tap. And And then Gunther does the penis kick, penis shot, and then does the power bomb for the win. Fans are fired up. Gunther sucks so bad. I totally disagree, Larry. I think Gunther is unbelievable. Do you hate him because he's a good heel, or you just don't like him at all? Fans are going a little nuts in Belfast, chanting "You tapped out," which is the exact reaction you want. Gunther just grinning ear to ear. Larry just has a good heel assault. Great. My man Larry, great. Love that. Great job. Gunther, let's go, baby. Also, if you're on TikTok, please do check out the merchandise that we got linked down below. Yeah, let's get it. Larry, I think he deserved to retire Cena, though. Yeah, I think it was the perfect storm. And I've read and listened to what John Cena said about it. He also thinks the ending was perfect as well. There we go. AJ Styles. All right, so Gunther, as you just saw there, announced he's participating in the Royal Rumble. I don't think he's going to win the Royal Rumble. I think AJ Styles and him might have a little bit more to figure out. And then Brock Lesnar is going to be somewhere in the mix with Gunther as well. So we'll see. All right, AJ coming out. AJ coming out to interrupt the man Gunther. We got to have another match between these two. Maybe a Saturday night's main event. Maybe they even extend this feud long enough where they have a little tiff in the Royal Rumble and then they lead all the way to WrestleMania or maybe the Elimination Chamber. But everybody loves AJ Styles and the dude fucking rocks. Ooh, we got our first penis emoji in there. James Bond, nice. Yes, I'm Andre the Giant Jr. That'd be fucking sick. If you're on TikTok, please do like it and share it if you want. We're just having a WWE Raw watch party right here, baby, with good penis emojis in there from James Bond. I love you too, bro. Thank you. I love you back. What's up, man? Can I have a hug, bro? Yeah, virtual hug, no doubt. Ooh, Gunther turns down the rematch. Crowd is fired up in Belfast. Let's fucking go. Fired up. I like your vibe, sir. Thank you. Ooh, return the favor there. AJ Styles out of boy. Gotta love it. Call him a little bitch. Now the crowd is chanting little bitch. That's great. Smarter. Oh, Gunther's a wanker. God, you gotta love these European crowds. Oh shit. Career on the line for AJ Styles. No, he's not gonna retire this early in the year. So that means probably he's gonna beat Gunther at Royal Rumble if they wrestle. Great. Gotta love it. I thought it was gonna be like a stipulation for the entrance maybe into the Royal Rumble, but Gunther just said, put your career on the line. Put your career on the line and I'll wrestle you at Royal Rumble. Let's fucking go. Is she gonna get a pop? Oh yeah. Up next, going on our first commercial break here in a second. All right, commercial break. Commercial break. Commercial break. So we're hanging out. If you're over on TikTok, what's up? How's it going? But yeah, so I mean, just thinking about what just happened, what just transpired. AJ Styles challenges Gunther to a match at Royal Rumble. He wants a rematch because Gunther, snuck one sort of past AJ last week when he tapped out on the side, then hit him with the penis punch and then power bombed him. AJ Styles said, "I showed you too much mercy. It's not going to happen again. Let's do another one." And Gunther basically turns him down, says, "I don't need that because I just entered the Royal Rumble and I don't want to have two matches that night. So I'm more tired for the Royal Rumble match because I'm trying to win so I can be world heavyweight champion again." Basically summarizing what Gunther said. And then Gunther said, "The only way I'll wrestle you at Royal Rumble and also probably still enter the Royal Rumble match is if you put your career on the line." Now, it's been well documented. Michael Cole even just said it on commentary that AJ Styles has said that 2026 is his very last year in WWE as a professional wrestler. So it would be cool if basically every match that AJ Styles had this year was his career on the line. Basically, kind of doing what Ric Flair did back in the day is like, if I lose, the next match that I lose, my career is over. So every match you see with AJ Styles is super, super important and high level. Now, I don't know if they're going to do that. And I don't think his career is going to end in January of 2026. That would be so early and so soon. But I don't know. I don't know what AJ Styles' vibe is, what his personal feelings are, what words are in the back. But I would love to see that match at Royal Rumble and see AJ Styles win. So that means both of them are going to enter the Royal Rumble, and then maybe that feud continues on because now it's 1-1. So then maybe we see that career versus another career, puts his career on the line again at higher stakes, maybe at WrestleMania, and then he loses, or he just keeps putting his career on the line in every single match, and every single match that AJ Styles has is basically win or go home, which I think would be cool because we just saw the sort of farewell tour of John Cena in 2025. So AJ Styles can't do something like that. So he's got to do something that's going to keep it fresh, keep all of his matches exciting. And so maybe that's the path they want to go. But we'll see if AJ Styles actually commits to doing that match and actually putting his career on the line at the Royal Rumble very, very early in 2026. So we'll see. We got a WrestleMania promo going on right here. All right, we're back. Let's see. Now, I've been talking a lot about Maxine Dupree because she's been very heavily featured on Monday Night Raw. Uh, sorry. Because she was Intercontinental Champion. She's had a bunch of matches versus Becky Lynch now. And yes, she's gotten considerably better in the ring, like 100%, a zillion times better inside the ring. But she is still not very sharp or very crisp just yet. And the only way you can get better is time under tension and wrestling people who are better than you. So she's getting great opportunities here. And hopefully This is the best match that these two have had. Hopefully, this one right here that we're watching live, Maxine Dupree versus Becky Lynch, is the best one they had so far, because the last one they had, I think, was a little bit of a regression for Maxine Dupree. And so maybe that's why Natalia is out here to sort of make sure it goes smoothly. And maybe there'll be a little something with Natalia that, Maxine Dupree wins the title back. But I don't see that happening. I see Becky Lynch retaining. And then I don't know where Maxine Dupree goes from here, because this finish was kind of weird. Maxine Dupree knows her shoulders are down. Should have just let go and, whatever. But maybe that's an inexperience, lack of inexperience, not knowing what the deal is. And so we'll see how this match goes. But I really do hope it's the best one that they've had, because I think she regressed a little bit, but hopefully she progresses forward in this match, and we see we see the best match they've had. So we'll see some ring announcements here. Mark Nash. Nice little pop for Maxine Dupree. Nice little pop. Here in Belfast. From Dublin. The man, big time, Becky Lynch. Here we go. Who has a better singing voice, Billie Eilish or Whitney Houston? Whitney Houston, I think. I don't know. Oh, yeah, penis emoji in the chat. Let's go. Aaron, are you the LARP god? I don't know what that means, but so I can't answer that question. Yeah, she's kind of like a coach right there, Natalia. And maybe some motivation as well, since that's her trainer and teacher and coach. Yeah, I wish those punches were better. Nice. That was good. Right to the ankle lock. I mean, I'll give it to Maxine Dupree. She certainly does get fired up every single time. She has good energy, good fire, good facial expressions. Her moves just aren't executed that sharp or that crisp or with that much speed sometimes, which, again, you learn with practice and time and attention. And so hopefully it does continue to get better, because she's been putting in the work, and you have to respect that. All right, we have a commercial break. 3-minute commercial break. So, what's up on TikTok? Can I tell you a joke? Sure. You can certainly tell me a joke. What's going on? What's the joke? Say it. Why is Santa's sack so big? I don't know. Why is Santa's sack so big? He only comes once a year. Nice. Love that. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that in my dad joke repertoire. Even though I'm Jewish, I'm still gonna tell that joke to my son, and hopefully he laughs when he understands what any of that means. Because right now he's only 4 months old, so doesn't really get any of that, but still very funny. So thank you. Anyone else got any jokes? Because Monday Night Raw right now, currently in Belfast, love this midday stream sesh we got going on right here, is currently on commercial break for another 1 minute and 30 seconds. I like that Netflix does that. Yeah, once again, I mean, I don't foresee Maxine Dupree winning here. Um, and I also don't see her sort of moving up after this. Like this is sort of like I think her peak right now was winning the title, unless again she can gets considerably better in the ring, which she has gotten better, but not good enough yet. But there's a few champions right now. Well, one champion right now in WWE who's really not good enough to put together main event matches, and they're still a champion. So, um, yeah, like I don't think Jade Cargill is very good, but she's a champion. I'm actually looking forward to Jordan Grace actually beating her for that title. I think that would be awesome. Don't hide the necklace, bro. No one's judging. Sure. Here's the necklace right there. Rock on. I am Jewish. Not hiding it at all. Pre-recorded. That would be interesting if that was if this was pre-recorded. Jewish brother. Let's go. Rock on, man. It's Justin 305. Oh, here we go. Raw on Netflix is back on. Maxine Dupree, Becky Lynch, Women's Intercontinental Championship live. Maxine Dupree firing up for a little comeback right here. Clotheslines, clotheslines, clotheslines. Can you speak Arabic? I cannot. No, unfortunately. Little suplex. Mm. Get the straps down. Let's go. That was cool. Fuck yeah. A little stomp-esque kind of leg drop right there off the back. Good base from Becky Lynch. LeBron or Jordan? Michael Jordan. I just did a recently. I released a video on my YouTube channel going a deep dive into Michael Jordan's mindset. I just find him to be unbelievable. So yeah, I go Michael Jordan. Yes, the longer any match goes, the more it benefits someone who has more ring experience. Of course. Nice roll up. Good block. Got to roll into her. At Aaron Mashbitz, Free Palestine. Thanks, Teddy. Welcome to the chat, man. Jake, you don't have to send anything with your tip, man, but cool. Hey, Roger. Yep, it's me, Aaron Rodgers. Pull her in the center of the ring. Pull her in the center of the ring. What do we got? What do we got? Roll through. Victory roll 1, 2. No, kick out. Oh, went for the spinning heel kick. Oh, got her the other kick. Nice kick. I mean, so far, just watching this match right now, this is the best match that Maxine Dupree has had in her whole career. Again, the more you're in the ring with someone, obviously, the better the chemistry gets, the more fluid it gets, the time, better the timing gets. And also, kudos right to Becky Lynch for being as good as she is, and also kudos to Maxine Dupree for continually getting better each and every week. Went for high risk. Love the fight. Keep it going. Nice. Oh, doing a Seth Rollins ask right here. DDT. This is going to kick out. Yeah. Nice shirt. Thank you. This shirt is available in the TikTok shop down below. We have this in a black, white, and in a hoodie. If you want to press ahead shirt in the shop down below, along with this hat as well in the TikTok shop down below. A little frustration setting in now for Becky Lynch. Just a little ground and pound action. Ooh. High risk, high reward. Cross body. Nice. Roll through. Maxine, get up. You're the one who did the move. Got it. Are you good? Yeah, I'm great. Do you have a green by chance? No, we don't have green. Just this shirt in black and white. No. Weak. Missed. Oh, so that's where it's going. Natalia is turning on her. Are you a gangster? No. No. And this is a 1, 2, 3 right here. So now is Natalia just going to go beat the shit out of Maxine Dupree or what? Not a good look, Unk. Silence is violent. Yeah, well, the silence you hear is me watching Monday Night Raw because that's the whole point of this stream, and then reacting as things happen. Feel the same way, kid. Praise Allah. I'm Bully. Thanks, man. All right. I will comment on that as soon as we go to commercial break here in a second. Anyways, um, thanks for sharing the live. Appreciate it. So my question is answered right before this match. My question was like, where does Maxine Dupree go from here? Because she's wrestling Becky Lynch, who's like, the best wrestler on the women's roster. She's made the Intercontinental Championship, very prestigious. And then you have Natalia come out for moral support, her teacher, her trainer, there to show her, show support, and then boom, she puts the foot on the rope. So and then completely turns on her and then beats the shit out of her. So now obviously moving forward that you're going to see Maxine Dupree and Natalia uh, feud, which I think is really good, right? Because again, like I said, Maxine Dupree needs to be in the ring as often as possible with as many really good wrestlers as possible, so she can get as good as possible as soon as possible. Because again, she has good energy, good charisma, good athleticism, a lot of stuff like that. Um, and so I think this is a good direction for her to go in the feud with Natalia. And then it brings Natalia back on TV, which people like. Now, she didn't really get any reaction or any pop when they showed her in the back, but she did get a reaction when she beat the shit out of Maxine Dupree in the ring, which maybe goes to show that Maxine is over as a babyface. But it could be a good look for Natalia to be heel, and maybe she'll don some black gear or whatever the case may be. All right, AJ Styles, what is he saying? Ooh. So the big time rumor swirling around is that Adam Pierce is going to come back into the ring, and he's going to wrestle Braun Breaker. So that makes sense if that's actually going to happen. Why he would be out ringside. Now, if you don't know who Adam Pierce is, right? Obviously, you know him as the GM of Raw, but he's also a former NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, a very competent and capable professional wrestler, and a large man, as you can see. And so I think that'd be cool. I don't know if it's a WrestleMania worthy match, but if they don't have anything else for Braun Breaker, like winning the Royal Rumble or wrestling CM Punk or having a high profile match. They need something like that to sink his teeth into, and also to just totally dominate and dismantle someone like Adam Pearce. So we'll see. I think that would be cool. I don't know if it's WrestleMania worthy, but maybe Saturday night's main event worthy, or Royal Rumble potentially match worthy, or Elimination Chamber, or some random Monday Night Raw worthy. But I just don't think it is a WrestleMania worthy match for Braun Breaker, someone they really, really, really want to build as a star, and he is a star, and he should have beat CM Punk on January 5th, but that didn't happen. And I'm also praying now to the wrestling gods that Finn Balor beats CM Punk, because I just don't want CM Punk to be champion anymore, because he's annoying and he's a con artist and a fake. But they're definitely not going to pull the trigger on Finn Balor. That's for fucking sure. But it could. I don't know. It could happen, right? You're in Belfast. You got the hometown boy, Finn Balor. You know, the hero of Irish wrestling. So they could pull the trigger, but I don't see it happening. Nope, it's staged. So are you. Cool. But anyways, we're on a commercial break right now. About 50 seconds left until Raw comes back on. I don't know, man. Why do coins have ridges? Please tell me. Please tell me. Saturday night's main event. Is that this Saturday? Yeah, you bet. This Saturday in Montreal. Nice. Not sure I'll be streaming for that. I'll be flying back from Tampa this Saturday, the 24th, after a little bit of work there. So if I'm home in time, I'll do it. But I think my flight doesn't land till 6:15, which is usually the show starts about 7. So don't think I'll be streaming live for that. But anyways, we're here right now, and I won't be streaming live on Friday either for Friday Night SmackDown because of that travel. So this is the only wrestling stream you get of me of this week, and then I'll most likely be doing a live stream on Thursday, but it will not be wrestling related. It'll be more mindset, mental health related, which is usually the content that I talk about, especially on my podcast, which is called Something for Everybody. If you want to listen to that, it's on all major podcast platforms. So check it out. All right, we got a little vignette about CM Punk here. Who are you? My name's Aaron. Heyday. Thanks for joining the live. Finn Balor. Great. Excited for that match. Not really to watch CM Punk wrestle, but to watch Finn Balor wrestle. And I think it's very, very unlikely that Finn Balor wins, but I'm still hoping that he does, because I can't stand CM Punk. Let's go, Finn Balor. Dude, heyday, man. You've been so nice in this stream. So it makes sense why I would answer all of your questions. Ooh, Jey Uso. He's going to come out and announce that he's in the Royal Rumble or something. Probably. I don't know. It looks like you're about to cry. Yeah. Maybe. I might. I might pull a Josh Allen. Here we go. Called that. Simple. Right to the point. Love it. I mean, he's not going to win. Not a chance. The Jey Uso singles run sort of experiment failed miserably, even though it is very evident that he's very popular everywhere he goes, merchandise sales, crowds everywhere, running it back. But I just don't think he can handle being the main event guy that he claims he thinks he is. He's better in the tag team division, and he's better as like the upper sort of mid card guy. So there's no way he goes back to back. Is Randy Orton still wrestling? Absolutely, Randy Orton is still wrestling. You bald headed tyrant. You got to love Adam Pierce, the bald headed tyrant. That was funny. Here we go with the vision. All right, we're on a little commercial break here in a second. And then when we get back from commercial break, it's that 6-man tag team match with no Braun Breaker, but Paul Heyman and Adam Pierce at ringside. So we'll see how that sort of develops. And maybe that will lead to something between Braun Breaker and Adam Pierce or something of the sort. But I do like the group of the Vision right now. I love the addition of Austin Theory. I think that was really good. Logan Paul's a full time guy now, so you're going to see him pretty much every single Monday Night Raw. And I think what comes out of that group potentially is Austin Theory being a babyface, a big time babyface. I think Logan Paul might be a forever heel, just because his social media presence and the way people perceive him. I think certainly Braun Breaker will also come out of that group as a big time babyface. And yeah, so we'll see. But we got 2 minutes until it returns for this 6-man tag team match. Who are you talking to? I'm talking to you, Heyday, only. That's who I'm talking to. No doubt. We're boys now, right? Me and you. Also, if you are on TikTok, please do check out the merchandise that we have linked in the shop down below. You're going to see shirts like this, hats like this, all linked in the shop down below if you want to check that out. But yeah, we're just waiting a few more minutes, maybe another minute and a half till Monday Night Raw returns with a 6-man tag team match, Vision and some luchadors. How's it like being an atheist? I'm not an atheist. I'm Jewish. So I don't know. I believe in God 100%. Do you believe in God? Heyday? 20 seconds. Oh, The Undertaker is on Cody Rhodes' podcast coming up. Not sure if I'm interested in that conversation, but yeah. Bruce Pritchard on Undertaker's show, Bailey on Stephanie McMahon's show. If you are interested in podcasts, speaking of podcasts, I do have a podcast. It's called Something for Everybody. That's on all major podcast platforms. So wherever you're streaming this right now, the podcast will be live there. So yeah, hit follow, hit subscribe. And if you like audio versions, my podcast, Something for Everybody, is certainly on Spotify or Apple as well. Here we go. We're back. Adam Pearce having a little chat with Paul Heyman ringside. And we got the 6-man tag match. Penta, Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee. I'm dipping Velo pouches. Nice. I'm dipping Skull Mint. Nice. Logan Paul. Logan Paul Penta. Sling blade. What the fuck? Very convoluted right there. That wasn't very good. He's right by his partner. Why didn't he just tag in? I mean, Logan Paul certainly needs to get better in the ring. He's not very good working on the fly, and definitely needs help with that. Rey Mysterio, the ageless wonder, just crushing it still. Hmm. I mean, I wouldn't say that was the cleanest start to a match I've ever seen right now, currently happening, but they figured it out a little bit. Logan Paul and Penta was a little convoluted, a little mixed up a little bit, just because Logan Paul's not super crisp at working on the fly. He kind of needs everything structured, which just, he needs more time and under tension, kind of like Maxine Dupree. Obviously has a lot of ability, a lot of athleticism, and is a full time guy now, so he'll probably get there. Austin Theory is probably the best worker of the group. But Braun Breaker has the most upside, I would say. There we go. Now we're getting some Dragon Leap into action. They're going nuts a little bit. Bang, bang. Really nice. Really nice combo right there from the three of them. Here we go. Let's get some dives. Let's get some dives. Let's go. Nice. Noah, thank you for your advice, man, but I'm not going to do that. All right, commercial break after the dives. So thanks, Ryan Reynolds, for your commercial on Mint. Appreciate it. Anyways, yeah, like I was saying, like Logan Paul certainly needs more experience, just having matches, just working on the fly, moving, flowing, understanding direction, understanding timing in the ring, understanding where he needs to be in certain places, not too close to the tag rope, right? Especially in tag team matches where someone could just tag in. You want to avoid those ropes. Um, but again, that just comes with more experience, which he'll get now as a full time guy. So that's cool. Brunson Reed's good. He kind of knows his role as the big man. Um, and then Braun Breaker, most upside, not in the group right now because he's suspended. And the rumor is he'll wrestle Adam Pierce. But overall, kind of the best worker, just like in the ring worker, work rate, can kind of do everything in the ring. That's going to be Austin Theory. So I assume in a lot of these matches that they have, he's going to put in a lot of work. Tag matches, 6-man tags. Someone needs to take a pinfall. It's usually going to be Austin Theory because I think WWE has vision. So obviously for Braun Breaker being a world champion, they want to keep Brunson Reed strong. He beat Roman Reigns, and Logan Paul's just like a big star in and outside the ring. So I think those are the things that WWE is looking at. Got a minute and a half left. Let's see what's happening on X. Let's see what people are saying on X. Yeah, according to X right now, or Twitter, whatever you call it, people are loving the Maxine Dupree sort of Natalia future feud or current feud now that Natalia turned on her. People want to see this version of Natalia, this mean sort of decimator version of Natalia, which, yeah, I'm excited about. And I'm excited about how it can push Maxine Dupree and where she can go with when she really sinks herself into a feud. Um, and then when the feud is over, where that will land Maxine Dupree and where it will land Natalia. I don't see Natalia kind of ever becoming a world champion again. And I'm not sure it's in the card for Maxine Dupree unless she gets a lot better and can carry matches, kind of like a Stephanie Vacour. But so maybe that'll happen. It's always possible. Roman Reigns, John Cena, The Miz all got, you know, exponentially better over their careers. So of course it's possible. We're back. We're back. Fall away slam from Austin Theory right there. Crowd is still hot here in Belfast, like an hour and 5 minutes into the show. They're going to be juiced up for Finn Balor, that's for sure. I assume Penta's going to make the hot tag. No, you're not going to powerbomb him, Dragon Lee. There it is. Nice. Bronson Reed misses another drop. First he missed with the butt, then he missed with the back. This could lead to a hot tag here. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, because you want someone kind of athletic in the ring who can be able to bump for these guys. So maybe it's Logan Paul, maybe it's Austin Theory. Yeah, Austin Theory's going to take it. The best worker. Will he make the tag here, or will the other guys pull them off the apron? Nope, making the tag to Rey Mysterio. That was awesome. A little one-handed scoop right there. Yeah, Theory is the best worker of the Vision by far. - 619 territory. He barely got his head tucked right there. Barely got his head tucked right there, boy. Another little sliding dive here from Rey Mysterio. Let's get it. Nice. Rey Mysterio might be done from this match. Nice dive over the top rope. Nice. Brain buster. No. Oh, we got Heyman and Pierce on the apron. Let's go. What are we going to see now? Logan Paul throwing him the knucks. Brass knucks for Austin Theory. Adam Pierce takes him away. They got a second pair, third pair, fourth pair. Oh, get mad. Adam Pierce hit him. Here we go. And like I said, Austin Theory takes the pin. So Adam Pierce took the brass knucks, dropped them in his altercation with Paul Heyman. Rey Mysterio picks him up, punches Austin Theory in the face. Logan Paul gets super kicked, and then boom, Austin Theory takes the destroyer and takes the pinfall. Like I said, anytime the Vision loses, it is going to be Austin Theory that takes the pin. Because I think WWE sees him as the most disposable member of the group. Like, because he's the best worker of the Vision, the best worker of the group, he's going to take the hot tags, he's going to take the comebacks, and most of the time he's going to take the finishes. CM Punk. Hmm. All right, we're on commercial break. WWE is doing like a video package for Martin Luther King Jr. It's cool. Um, yeah, I don't know. Just like every time I see CM Punk do those backstage promos before he has a title match, they just seem so uninspired. Like there's no intensity. Well, maybe that's the point. Maybe he's trying to have this like calm and cool and collected sort of demeanor about him before he heads into these championship matches. Um, and he says that he's the best in the world under pressure and all this type of stuff. I think that Finn Balor's a better wrestler than him. AJ Styles is better than him. Gunther's better than him. But CM Punk has just unbelievable popularity. So give him credit for that, for building that sort of fan base. But I certainly do not think he's the best in the world. And I certainly do not think that, he's as good as he maybe once was. And I don't even think he was that good in his sort of quote unquote prime. But we'll see. We'll see if he trolls Kevin Nash again and wrestles in a t-shirt in a championship match. At least that's funny. But he talked about pressure. We recently saw Josh Allen and the Bills lose, and Josh Allen kind of didn't exactly say it, but Josh Allen said that he basically felt like he let his teammates down because Josh Allen is carrying that team, he's carrying that city, and then there's a lot that goes with that. Um, and he's expected to be Superman every time they have a football game. And he made a few mistakes that sort of cost him the game, but there's a lot of pressure that goes into that. And I'm sure he feels even worse now that he knows his head coach got fired and probably some people that he loves and respects in that coaching staff are not going to be there anymore. And that's a lot. That's a lot to handle for one young man. And so I understand why he showed that kind of emotion in the post game press conference. Because it's a lot to handle. You have not only the team, the coaches, everyone on your back. You have the whole city who's rooting for you, who care about you. And of course, that some fans are actually fanatics. That's the real word. And they live and die by the team. And so, um, CM Punk was just alluding to kind of the pressure there. But even though WWE is a predetermined sport, there is pressure to put on a great match, especially in a main event, especially as a world champion, right? Every time you go out there, it has to be a very high caliber match. You have to have this sort of main event level match every time you go out there. Hence why Jey Uso, that singles experiment, didn't work out because he wasn't able to produce those type of matches. But you look at someone like Cody Rhodes or Kevin Owens or Roman Reigns or Randy Orton or Gunther or AJ Styles, right? They can all do that. Um, that's why not everyone is born to be a world champion because there's a lot that goes with it. There's a lot of pressure inside the ring. And as Cody Rhodes has basically told everyone, a lot of more of it outside the ring. We have to do press and media and tours and all these types of things to sort of be the top guy in WWE. That's why Roman Reigns' sort of 4-year run as champion was something that we'll probably never see again. And it was so fucking amazing and incredible. And so you think about all that stuff as a champion. And so people are like, Braun Breaker should be champion. I think he should. And Sami Zayn and LA Knight and all these people who've never won the title before should be champion. But it's not just about what you produce in the ring or what reactions you get from the crowd. It's everything that goes behind it. Merchandise sales, making the company more money, the press you do, the media you do, the travel, all that stuff goes into being champion. It has to be considered when crowning a new champion. So Finn Balor has been champion before, and he's someone who can do it. That's why it's realistically it's possible, but will it happen? Most likely not. And we got about 30 seconds till we're back. I'm sure we'll have a few more matches and segments before we get into the main event. There's probably like an hour left in the show, so we'll see. All right, we're back. Let's see what's up next on Monday Night Raw. Oh. Oh, here we go. I got a feeling that Adam Pearce is going to punch him in the face. Do it. Punch him. Oh, Io Sky entering the ring. Do you call yourself a proud American? Absolutely. Absolutely. I love America. I live in America, born and raised in America, raising my son in America. I'm definitely love America and America first for sure. Rhea Ripley. But if you are on TikTok, which is sweet, please do check out the merchandise that we got linked in the shop down below. If you buy anything, all the proceeds go to suicide prevention and mental health awareness. So check those out. Rio, nice, nice, Michael Cole, good name. Rio is going to retain in that match because eventually, I don't know if it's going to happen Saturday night, but eventually you're going to see Roxanne and Liv feud. You're going to see Roxanne leave that group or Liv leave the group. I mean, I think I prefer Liv by herself as a babyface. I think she's ready for that. Like part of her being part of the group is really good for her evolution. But I think Liv Morgan now, her name itself is a big enough star in WWE. I mean, she's like the second most popular women's wrestler, probably Rhea Ripley and then Liv Morgan, two most popular WWE women's wrestlers. And I think if Roxanne turns on her, Liv becomes a babyface and gets kicked out of Judgment Day, I think that'd be really cool for her to see have a babyface run. All right, let's get to it. I mean, I assume Liv Morgan and Roxanne are going to come out and interrupt them and talk about their championship match on Saturday and all that good stuff. So we'll see. You sound four. Thank you. It's very nice of you. This guy's funny. Our focus will be on the Royal Rumble. And here we go. Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez have entered the chat. God bless you too. Atlantic 84311. This is just a never-ending feud, huh, between these people. Yeah. So obviously they said Stephanie Vacour is not cleared for action, so she hasn't relinquished the title. But I do see that. I do see in the near future Raquel Rodriguez winning the title. I think that's very likely to happen. So you could have all the titles in the Judgment Day if Liv and Roxanne win Saturday, and then eventually at some point in the near future, Raquel Rodriguez wins the title from Stephanie Vacour, which I think is likely to happen. Raquel Rodriguez has gotten so much better as an in-ring competitor and really using her size to have good matches and all those types of things. I think Raquel Rodriguez winning and beating Stephanie Vacour is much more likely to happen than Liv and Roxanne getting the tag team titles, but you never know. Could all go back to the Judgment Day. But now you have all five of those, all five of those women in the Royal Rumble. Definitely Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez and Io and Rhea Ripley are all high contenders to win that Royal Rumble match. So it's interesting to see who's going to be champion. Jade Cargill, Stephanie McCord, the champions now. Are they still going to be champions heading into WrestleMania? I hope Jade Cargill isn't, and it's Jordan Grace, and she has an actual good opponent. And maybe it'll be Stephanie McCord if she's not completely healed yet. So we'll see how that goes. But all five of those women are world champion material for sure. But on a commercial break, about 1:40 left. All right. I wonder what, maybe they'll do one more match, one more segment until we see the main event match. I'm hoping they give those guys 30 minutes to wrestle, just because it's Finn Balor's home country. It's a main event match. It's for a world title. So I'm hoping the WWE leaves a really good chunk at the end of the show for that match. There's about an hour, maybe a little bit less left on Raw. I believe it usually goes 2.5 hours, which means there's 1 hour left. So we'll see. Indiana by 15, lock it in. Yeah, I think they might win by more, to be honest. I think Indiana might win by more. They're on a fucking roll right now. Absolute roll. All right, let's see. All right, we're back. We are back. Oh, Bailey, losing her mind. And I'm declaring myself for the Royal Rumble. Bailey's really funny right now. So every person that's entered the Royal Rumble is a tag team. So that makes it very interesting for the women's division. And now you have El Grande Americano. Funko Pop Addict followed you. Thanks, Funko Pop. Javon Evans, here we go. Yeah, I mean, this Javon Evans joined Raw and Trick Williams joined SmackDown. I'm much higher on Javon Evans than I am on Trick Williams. But I think WWE will push Trick Williams to the moon. Yeah, I'm not sold on his in-ring ability just yet. I'm pretty sold on Javon Evans. I love his energy, love his charisma. He can he can move well in the ring. He's really good. Trick Williams, not sold, but never know. I could be convinced otherwise. But here we go. Little match right here: El Grande Americano and Javon Evans. That was close as hell, he said. Boy, Michael Cole. Way to call him Javon. Way to call Javon Evans Kofi Kingston. All right, maybe I spoke too soon about Javon Evans. This has been real clunky. Too much movement. Too much choreography. I think not enough oomph. But that's just my flavor, my style that I like. Commercial break. Yeah, not the fucking best start I've ever seen to a professional wrestling match. Uh, Javon Evans likes to do a lot of ducking and dodging and moving and all this type of stuff, and I think it was just too much for me at the beginning. Um, I think it works. Like, that's why Rey Mysterio was so good, right? It's not like he was the most athletic person of all time, but he's considered one of the greatest luchadors ever because he picked his spots in terms of where he wanted to excel and speed and movement and avoid and duck. It wasn't just all the time over and 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 over again. And then if you do it so much like Javon Evans just did, it just looks slow and convoluted and way too choreographed, even though the matches are fucking scripted. That's the whole point. But it's supposed to look like it's not. Like, and so Bret Hart talks about this all the time. And, I think Bret Hart might be the most bitter professional wrestler of all time, but he does have a point. And so does Stone Cold Steve Austin in terms of like, there's got to be a little bit of aggression, a little bit of ground and pound, a little bit of a struggle there. It's not just all this dip, dodge, duck, dodgeball, Ben Stiller type of thing. And so maybe I spoke too soon about Javon Evans. I just wish there was more kind of intensity there, let's say. Not so much like movement, I guess, but whatever. You're allowed to wrestle however you want to wrestle, especially if you're on WWE. I'm just giving my opinion here. Let's see. Netflix, about 1 minute left until we return. And again, I think like there's been a couple NXT call ups, Javon Evans, Trick Williams, Obafemi is going to be in the Royal Rumble, and Jordan Grace. All those people got called up from NXT. I know WWE really wants to push Trick Williams. I don't see it. I don't think Javon Evans is like a main event level guy. I think he's like a good sort of mid card, maybe upper mid card guy, as long as he works out some of the kinks in his game and really understands how to structure a great match, especially for TV. I think Jordan Grace will be a world champion for sure. And I think Obafemi is almost guaranteed to be a world champion. I think those are going to be the two most successful of the four. But I do think WWE is going to really try and push the other guys, but they might fall flat. They might fall flat. Have they done it in Saudi? Yes, they've been going to Saudi for like 5 years. They have like $1 billion deal with someone in Saudi Arabia. I mean, the Royal Rumble is going to be there in a few weeks, and WrestleMania is going to be there next year, which is crazy. So yeah, they do a lot of stuff in Saudi Arabia. We're back. We're back. And Javon Evans came back from commercial break. Javon Evans is on the outside, sort of nursing his arm or something. So maybe something happened there. Oh, match is over. Oh, maybe dislocated his shoulder. That's not good. That was definitely not supposed to happen. Yeah, this was good. This was a good part of the show. Natalia turning on her, then going nuts on her and beating the shit out of her. I'm also interested to know what happened to Javon Evans. I hope they show us that. Um, hope they show us that. Maybe I can find something on X. Hmm. No, I'm not seeing anything on X about it. Hopefully, the WWE gives us an update on Javon Evans. You never like to see anyone get hurt, no matter what. That sucks. Like, it's horrible. And it didn't, just from my vantage point, seeing the little they showed on Netflix, um, it didn't look like that was planned. Looked like something bad happened on accident. Here we go, Finn Balor in the back. Funko Pop. I'm back. Let's go, Funko Pop. Let's go, Finn Balor. I got some goosebumps. I got some goosebumps. Let's go. Let's go. Do it now. Do the match now. Let's go. LA Graham 323. Dude, thanks, man. Thanks for the great comment. Way to jump into the chat and just say something really kind and nice. Appreciate it. I can't stand this fucking WWE Unreal stuff. It's bad. Not that it's bad, like in terms of production value. It's just it's giving too much away. It's telling you how the sausage is made, and I just don't think that's very good for like the surprise factor, for the shock and awe, for the suspension of disbelief. I don't love it, but I think WWE is sort of required by their contract with Netflix to produce a certain hour of content per year. And this is part of it. So, and I think non wrestling and non WWE fans, like normal Netflix watchers, probably love this type of behind the scenes stuff. But as a avid wrestling fan and a former pro wrestler, I don't love it. Thoughts on Clav? Who's Clav? This thing looks crazy, dude. Climbing a building? That's wild. Like, that's scary as shit. No shot. Yeah. All right, we got a minute and a half left to return. I don't know what they're gonna do. Obviously, I think WWE expected the Javon Evans and Americano match to go a little longer, but clearly Javon Evans got hurt. So again, best wishes to him. Hopefully, everything's okay. You never like to see anyone get hurt. It's another stark reminder how dangerous professional wrestling is, and how quickly someone can get injured if something just small, minute goes wrong. And that's why WWE used to put out those uh, sort of warnings before, like please do not try this at home, which is a fact, right? Like you do a move wrong in the wrong way, you break your neck, a la Stone Cold Steve Austin, right? And so it may be a scripted sport, but it is very challenging, very hard, and it takes a lot of skill to execute the moves properly in a way that looks believable and real. So yeah, thoughts to Javon Evans for sure. Oh, Randy Orton doing a little Royal Rumble preview, or just a Saudi Arabia preview, I guess, or promo, whatever that is. Yeah. Here we go. Another video package for Obafemi, who I talked about a little bit earlier in the stream, who I think has the most upside out of anyone that's going to be called up to NXT recently. I mean, a big bruiser, destroyer of worlds, I guess. But I think he's a definitely a future champion. He's going to have a really, 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 really big showing in the Royal Rumble, 100%. Maybe Kane-esque, where he eliminates like 11 people or something. But Obafemi is going to be a serious competitor in WWE for a very long time. Here we go. What are the Vision Boys got to say? Funny that Logan Paul's in the background taking pictures. It's like, got to get it for the gram. AJ Styles, what are we doing? You putting your career on the line? AJ Styles puts his career on the line at the Royal Rumble. Yeah, I think Sami Zayn wins that fatal four-way match. That's my pick. Sami Zayn winning that fatal four-way match, especially in Montreal. Oh yeah, you bet Sami Zayn winning that one. I'd say Rio is going to retain that. Rio is going to retain their tag team championships. And then Cody Rhodes versus Jacob Fatu. I think Jacob Fatu is actually going to win that match to give him more of credence to be in the world title picture. Because you beat Cody Rhodes, you put yourself in a pretty prime position in WWE. That's really good. That was really good. Oh, here we go. Main event time. Just to talk about that sort of a Kabuki Warriors interaction. I think when Kairi Sane eventually breaks away from Asuka, it's going to be amazing. Kairi Sane is going to have a huge babyface pop. Their whole sort of interactions have been really, really good. Like Asuka is sort of like the ringleader, and Kairi Sane is like super scared to mess up and do anything wrong. And eventually, when they have a feud and Kairi Sane becomes like a big time babyface again, it's going to be fucking awesome because their interactions are great. And maybe it happens at the Royal Rumble where she does throw Asuka out because she wants to win, because every woman that's entered the Royal Rumble at this point has been part of a team. So you're going to see some sort of convoluted parts. Some people turn on each other. It's going to be cool, but that Kabuki Warriors interaction is going to be awesome. All right, now we have this chump, CM Punk, entering the building. Main event time in Belfast. Oh, yeah, let's go. Penis emojis. I can't wait for this Finn Balor. Oh, my God, another commercial break. For the fuck's sake. Oh, yeah, yeah. All right, 3 minutes. 3 minutes to the entrance of Finn Balor. Then we'll probably get another commercial break somewhere in there after the announcements, and then maybe we'll get some uninterrupted time after that. But yeah. Anyways, wherever you're watching this right now, please do follow, subscribe wherever you are. I do these wrestling streams usually on every Monday and every Friday. This Friday I won't be doing it because I'll be traveling to Tampa. And then if there's like a PLE or a Saturday night's main event, I usually do it then as well. But again, won't be streaming live Saturday or Sunday because I'll be traveling back and forth from Dallas to Tampa and then back. So, and then my other lives that I do on these platforms are more mindset, mental health related, which again is also the theme of my podcast, which is called Something for Everybody, which is on all major podcast platforms. About 85 to 90% of the episodes that I do there about mindset, mental health, and personal development. And you can see I'm wearing a hat that says "You Are Loved," which is the name of my mental health nonprofit as well. We have that merchandise available, and all the proceeds go to suicide prevention and mental health awareness if you're interested in checking any of that out. But yeah, if you're into those types of conversations around mindset, mental health, personal development, then definitely do check out my podcast called Something for Everybody. I mean, majority of the stuff that I talk about is that or pro wrestling or sports, sort of all in that sort of vein. Those are the things I'm interested in. But my podcast specifically, Something for Everybody, is about that. So if that interests you, follow or subscribe wherever you're at. And we have one more match on what is it called, on Monday Night Raw. We have the main event match coming up with CM Punk and Finn Balor, and that comes to you in about 1 minute. We'll come back from commercial break on Netflix, and so I'm excited for that match. If you're new to my stream and new to my wrestling commentary, I cannot stand CM Punk. I think he's a con artist and a fraud. I do really like Finn Balor, but he kind of got thrown into this match sort of last minute simply because he's from Ireland and the show happens to be in Ireland. So I do not think that Finn Balor will win. I think CM Punk will win with a GTS, go to sleep, and Finn Balor will, and actually CM Punk will probably take the title all the way to WrestleMania, which happens in April. And I'm hoping he goes against Braun Breaker, where I hope Braun Breaker wins the Royal Rumble, and then Braun Breaker faces CM Punk at WrestleMania, and Braun Breaker finally wins. But I would not be upset at all. I'd actually be very, very, very excited if Finn Balor won right here. because WWE could do like a quick switcheroo, right? WWE could have Finn Balor here win for the big pop in Ireland, have CM have basically Finn Balor be champion for like a week or something, have him do a rematch next week on Monday Night Raw, where Finn Balor again loses the title, CM Punk is back as champion and carries that into WrestleMania with sort of the normal plans that WWE has sort of already written for WrestleMania. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think they're just going to put on a great main event match, and CM Punk is going to be champion leaving this show. So we'll see. And that happens right now. So let's rock and roll. They're recapping a little bit about Gunther and AJ Styles. AJ Styles agreed to this match. So AJ Styles' career is on the line at the Royal Rumble. Official. If Gunther beats AJ Styles has to retire. So they're not calling Gunther the legend killer like Randy Orton used to be called. They're calling Gunther the career killer. Killed Goldberg's career, killed John Cena's career. Might do the same to AJ Styles, might do the same to Brock Lesnar, might do the same to Chris Jericho. We'll see. All right, let's see Finn Balor. Big pop, big pop, big pop. Let's go. Fucking cool. Really cool. Demon Balor coming out. No, I'm just kidding. He's not coming out. Prince Devitt coming out. Jericho is back. No, not yet, but it's rumored that he will return at the Royal Rumble. So, and then he's also rumored to retire this year as well as he makes his return to WWE. So he can retire as a WWE guy. Here we go. Finn Balor. 5'9", 250 pounds, bald and jobless. Hit my DMs, ladies. I hope Santino comes back and wins it all. I fucking hope so too, Wavy. That'd be awesome. What a great entrance theme this is. Not sure why he got rid of this. Get Finn Balor out of the Judgment Day. Give him a fucking singles run by himself with the old Finn Balor music. Let's go. Finn Balor's ready for the challenge. Oh, yeah. He's ready. Mark Nash with the introductions. One fall. Rock on, Mark Nash. Let's go. Shalom from Afghanistan. All right, man. God bless. Baruch Hashem. God bless. Big old pop for old Finn Balor ski. Looking jacked, shredded. Let's go. And old man CM Punk ready to go. Yes, I'm Jewish. Great job, Mark Nash. Great job. Cool. First time ever. If you are on TikTok, thanks for being here. Please do check out the merchandise that we got linked in the shop down below. Anything you buy, all the proceeds go to suicide prevention and mental health awareness, like these shirts, press ahead, hats, hoodies, all linked in the shop down below. And if you're here, like the live, share the live, and follow me on TikTok. Cheers. We got main event time. Main event time for this episode of Monday Night Raw live in Ireland. CM Punk, Finn Balor, let's go. CM Punk should have kept his shirt on. Why you support Trump? You like Charlie Kirk. Why are you making assumptions about me? I do like Charlie Kirk, and may his memory be a blessing. But how do you know I support Trump? My hat says "You are loved," not MAGA. That's a really horrible thing to say about someone who got assassinated in public. I'm not a veteran, no, sir. Why were you? I was not suicidal. No, I lost my sister to suicide back in 2018. So that's why I started talking about mental health and started a nonprofit. That's why I wear merchandise that says "You are loved," uh, because I want to remind people that they're loved and they're valuable. And so that's why I do the things that I do, and that's why I have the merchandise linked in the shop down below if you want to support those types of causes. Thank you both. Yeah, her memory is a blessing. Let's keep all those that we've lost in our thoughts and prayers, and remember how precious life is, and remember how fragile life is, and that we can be kind, compassionate, and tolerant, and that's the way forward. And we're on commercial break now on Raw, so I would buy, but I have negative balance in my. All good, man. Um, yeah, it's more about how you live your life than buying any piece of merchandise. So yeah. Anyways, hopefully this is the last commercial break of the show tonight, so we can get some uninterrupted wrestling for the rest of the show. I'm an EMT and I help many psych patients. Beautiful. Where are you from again, my friend? Pashtun. Where are you from? Back and forth between California and Afghanistan. Where are you right now? If you're in California, I'd love to send you a hat for sure. Yeah, if you want, my friend, I'd love to. I'd love to gift you a hat, but make sure you follow me and then send me a DM, and we can get all the details worked out for sure. Eat a spoonful of cinnamon for no thanks, man. Appreciate the offer though, Yeffy. You don't have to send me anything, brother. Just keep spreading awareness and positivity. Yeah, I know, but why not? You seem like a really kind guy, and the whole point of the awareness and the brand is that people feel like they're loved, and I want to do that for you, man. As long as you wear the hat. All right, let's see if we're back on Monday Night Raw here, my friends. Here we go. Back on Monday Night Raw, main event action. Finn Balor, CM Punk, rocking and rolling. Bro, so kind. What the fuck? This is new. I try my best, man. Life can be cruel. Life can be hard. So might as well. What's the whole point of social, right? If we don't make connections that are cool. I'm also watching wrestling right now, so I'm in a great fucking mood. Great mood. But if you do want to support anything, uh, we got merchandise linked in the shop down below if you want to buy anything. Hats, t-shirts, hoodies, all that good stuff. And make sure you follow. How you doing, good sir? Doing amazing. Doing amazing. How are you? Let's see, Finn Balor. Come on, come on. My pocket's dry. Sorry, brother. I would though. It's all good. It's all good. Just follow. Follow and share. Can't complain. Fantastic. Love that for you. Joseph, my boy. Are you a Middle Eastern Jew or Ashkenazi? I'm Ashkenazi. Shah Wali. Oh, there's a Pele. The Pele kick from Finn Balor. Both men are down. Both men are down. Gonna go to a little babyface comeback from Finn Balor right here. A little sling blade action. Everyone does it, but I feel like he was one of the first guys to do the sling blade. If you're in TikTok, please do like the live. Helps a lot. Thank you. Finn Balor's fired up. He's fired up. Let's go. Double stomp. No. My man, Joseph, thank you. Kick out. First little near fall. First little near fall. Finn Balor's leg is definitely hurt from taking that dive over the announce table. Drop zone. Drop zone. Thoughts on why a I don't know what that is. Joseph, did you ever go to college? Yes, I played baseball in college. I was a Division I athlete. Graduated from college in 2014, and then became a professional wrestler, and now I'm a podcaster. So yes, I went to college to answer your question, Joseph. Oh, we got a suplex from the top. Oh, double pin, double pin. No, kick out. It will cost a lot of money to topple a regime like Iran because it's not Afghanistan or Iraq. Yeah, it's true. But the people of Iran are fighting really, really fucking hard for their freedom and getting murdered. So, damn. Yeah, Joseph. There we go, Jeffrey. Nice. It's show up. What does that mean? Shah Wali. Yeah, they're beating the shit out of each other now. It's a good match right here. Definitely a good main event match. No one is protesting. Really? No one? Sling Blade. Oh, really? How do you know that? Is Finn Balor going to do his own dive right here? Let's go. Thank you, Joseph. Appreciate you, man. Oh, Finn Balor pulling out all the stops. Dive over the top. Still got it. Yo, shout out Joseph. Let's go. And shout out Austin. Oh, your boy Austin is here. Let's go. Let's go. You love to see it. Double drop kick in the corner. Finn Balor. Let's go. Going for the double stomp from the top. He didn't get it. Oh, leg. Leg didn't get to roll through. So he hit the GTS right here for the win. Yes. No, kick out. Some parties exist, but they cut them off from Austin finally joined. Yes, Joseph. For the longest time, Joseph, I thought your boy Austin was a fake person, but man, he's here. He's real. He's the dude. CM Punk just hit the GTS, and Finn Balor kicked out, and that fan is excited just like me. Let's go. Let's keep it going. Now CM Punk is just doing some back-to-back elbows, trying to wear Finn Balor down. Now he's doing a ground and pound, really good strikes. I'll give that to CM Punk. He does have good strikes, good punches, which is really important for a champion. Now he's going for the Anaconda Vice. I don't think Finn Balor's going to tap out. He's definitely going to get away from this. I think Finn Balor will have one big falsie where CM Punk barely kicks out, and then you'll see CM Punk hit another GTS, and that'll be the win. Also, if you're chilling on TikTok, please do check out the merchandise that we got linked in the shop down below. All the proceeds go to suicide prevention and mental health awareness. So check those out. Cheers. All right, CM Punk's going for another GTS. All right, Finn Balor's going to counter this one, and he's going to hit some sort of false finish for himself here. Let's see. Elbows, 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 elbows. Stumbles back to the corner. Hits another sling blade. It's going for another drop kick in the corner. CM Punk took a big old roll there to set himself for another drop kick, I think. Yep. Oh, shit. Finn Balor's going to the top. Oh, he hit the double stomp. Is this it? Is he actually going to win right here, right now? 1, 2. Oh, kick out. Massive falsie. Massive falsie. Place is going nuts. Yeah, it's not a Satan chain. This is just a Jewish star. Star of David. Thanks for asking, though, man. Appreciate it. I mean, I don't love my apologies. All good, man. I don't love the fact that they always kick out of their finishers. That's why you got to love Randy Orton. Ain't nobody ever kicking out of the RKO. But if you want to really build up a falsie, I guess that's where you go to. But also, you got to be like someone like AJ Styles, who uses like 3 or 4 different finishers. So if you kick out of one, he has something else to go to, right? CM Punk just always goes for the GTS. Small package. It wasn't as smooth as CM Punk wanted it to be, but that's the finish. CM Punk retains. CM Punk retains. Great main event. Unfortunately, CM Punk retains. Just putting out a little tweet here. Instant classic for sure. Any new people that just arrived on TikTok, please check out the merchandise that we got linked in the shop down below. All proceeds go to suicide prevention and mental health awareness. Press ahead. You are loved. All that stuff. Cheers. Yeah. Oh, CM Punk gonna say something? No. Hopefully not. But maybe they'll shake hands or something. Didn't realize that Finn Balor had a sweet tattoo like that. Yeah, great main event. I agree. Great main event. Even though I don't like CM Punk, it was a good match. Good match. Fun to watch. Great job, Finn Balor. 100%. Yeah, um, at this point, I think it's very likely that CM Punk carries the title into WrestleMania, and that's where he'll lose it to some new champion. Maybe a Cody Rhodes, maybe a Sami Zayn, maybe an LA Knight, maybe a Braun Breaker. Who knows? But he's. It definitely seems like he's going to carry it into WrestleMania. But looks like Finn Balor wants to do something, like attack him from behind, but he's not going to. Not in his home country. I don't know if this is done. I don't know if this feud is done. Now it's just a one-off match, right? That's the end of the show. Um, I don't know if it's done. I don't know if it's done. Finn Balor had a really good showing there. I don't know if he receives that kind of ovation in the States. Probably not. But maybe WWE sees something there that they want to explore. But I do think CM Punk holds the title until WrestleMania. But that's the end of my stream. So thanks for joining me on this live WWE Monday Night watch party, which happened in the middle of the day because the show's in Ireland. But I will be back for the same type of stream next Monday. So wherever you're watching, please subscribe, follow, whatever the case may be, and please do check out my podcast, which is called Something for Everybody on all major podcast platforms. And I'll see you when I see you. Cheers.